Hi everybody, I'm Mr. Killstand. And I'm done doing goofy voices. Sorry, this is a channel update video, vlog, whatever you want to call it. I'm sure some of my returning viewers and subscribers and stuff may have noticed, a lot of my videos recently have had some issues with audio syncing. I do believe I have resolved them. A few of my titles I kind of blame Shadowplay itself, because before the update, it was working relatively okay. Well, 2 updates ago, it was working pretty well. And now it's kind of an ass backwards thing. Like, Doom came out in 2004, and Alien vs. Predator came out in 2011. But they're laggy as all fuck, and the audio goes out of sync like a son bitch. But Gears of War, now that I've just modified one graphics option, just taking it the what was it the what was it texture rendering or something down by one peg, it doesn't have sync errors. It doesn't lag. Well, not that I really notice much. Um, so my videos should be a little uh, less prone to being fucked up. The quality might be a tiny bit lower, but it's still recording in 780p, so I don't really know what's going to look like quite yet until I film the Doom finale, and that's going to be awkwardly spliced on to the last episode of the week, because, I mean, you watch a boss fight, and then you gotta wait, a whole nother day to see the conclusion. Fuck that. I want to have a nice, clean finale. I like to end things on the end of the recording week. And did I say I'd be doing this finale on Sunday or Monday? Shit. I gotta look at some things and then I'll announce when the finale is. Which I usually don't do. Usually I like to make it a nice little surprise, but whatever. I am currently broke as a joke and don't have too much money for extra shit. I will have another gear review probably tomorrow. It's not going to be anything terribly impressive, like, where did I put it? This damn thing. Well, this awesome thing, to be honest. Although thus far, I've only really found it useful for old school games and things that use mouse and keyboard, where it's more convenient to have a controller to use. But, you uh, if it's your first time playing games on the PC in general, or hell, just for first time really gaming, it's a good thing to get used to. Pardon me, I was tapping out ashes. Oh, and that's another very important thing. I am presently in the course of quitting smoking. That's probably going to be in the title of the episode just to catch some views and shit, but I'm just depleting my current reserve of tobacco. Tobacco, not Mary Jane. Fuck that noise. Um, Not because I view it as morally wrong. I actually think they should legalize it so the cartels aren't running the shit and people are getting killed and blah, blah, blah. And, terrorists use it for funding currently. But, anyways, I choose not to because it just makes me a little less tactically viable and it takes longer to recover from than drinking, at least with me. Um, Anywho, PSA aside, I will be pre-purchasing Doom 26, Jesus, 2014. Wasn't that when the BFG edition came out? That's a waste of fucking money. But no, Doom 2016 is definitely not a waste of money. I was playing the Ultra, goddamn, the demo, the free demo that was on Steam last weekend, sacrificing quite a bit of sleep to do it. It's on the Twitch, even though the stream isn't the best thing I've ever made. But I think the last one was pretty good, although you might want to skip through about 30, 40 minutes of me fucking with my phone trying to monitor my stream by going to the Twitch webpage instead of just sacrificing a few shitty apps to download the Twitch app, um, which I have now. So future streams will be more cohesive and less shitty. Um, but if you haven't pre-purchased it, you should, if you can afford it, if it's in your budget. Uh, don't go full tilt low, no lifer and spend the rent on a fucking video game. That's dumb. But definitely get it when you can because the multiplayer is fucking sweet. It's the best of old school uh, methodology with the best of new stuff. old school, you pick, it's pretty much a scavenger hunt of death, getting ammo, getting armor, getting health, uh, with new things like, sniping and relatively new things like sniping and fucking, zooming in. Uh, there are only like 3 weapons of the whole set of, I think it's 9 that you can zoom with. Really, only the sniper. Well, I know they don't call it sniper rifle, but it's a fucking sniper rifle that you actually need to zoom in with. The rest of them you can hit pretty accurately without having to zoom in, so you can hip fire and expect to hit shit. Um, I guess that was almost kind of a product review, but usually when I think product, I think something tangible that you can actually put your hands on. God, I'm getting cotton mouth super bad, but I swear it's not weed. I just don't hydrate properly, and I really, really should, especially since summer's coming soon, and this place does not have much for AC. Let's see. What else do I need to talk about? Oh, yeah. Uh, there will be links to my various stuff in the bottom if you want to watch my progress quitting smoking. I will be doing like a daily or even hourly update on Twitter. Uh, and I'm going to try and live stream every Thursday. Uh, Emphasis on try. Um, and most of them are probably only going to be 2 hours long, unless I get some serious traction or I get a lot of views or some stuff like that, because I really don't want to push myself and my rig too hard. Me, I'm just not a marathon gamer. I am, you know, I'm a tryhard. I I get into them, but my interest after about sometimes an hour to an hour and a half just goes. Especially if I die a lot or don't get a lot of unlocks and shit. Granted, the games I will be live, I don't know if I'm gonna put a vote thing or just do a coin toss as to whether I do Left 4 Dead 2 or Killing Floor 2 on my next live stream, but I will be doing one of those two. I'm gonna put a vote thing up. Maybe people will vote. I don't know. I only have like 52 followers on Twitter currently. Well, actually, last I checked, it might be 54. So, uh, God, this is gonna be a long one. I apologize, but my train of thought is kind of shitty. But I'm not trailing off as much as I used to. Um, let's see, anything else? Um, oh, even though the audio is out of sync, the videos I uploaded for this week, in my opinion, are balls out funny because I was kind of experiencing a quasi natural high basically by substituting sleep for caffeine, so I was saying a lot of really weird, random shit. Some of it might be somewhat offensive, but please do keep in mind I was high at the time. Let's see, what else? Might have another Shang here. Hold on, bear with me. Damn it. Let's see here. Oh shit, I wanted to talk about. I've got a minute and 34, 20, 20 seconds left there. Let's see. The Facebook page for Tryhard Army. I made kind of a corporate page accidentally for the Facebook instead of just making a regular fucking Facebook like a person would, and keeping it updated and shit. Because when you make a personal Facebook, you can link it to a whole bunch of shit and things automatically update and stuff goes to your page instead of the fucking lame weak sauce thing I made. I should have just killed it before republishing it and making an actual Try Hard Army Facebook page. So that way, when I post a video, it goes there, it goes to Twitter, and it goes around, it comes around. So that'll be a thing I'll do probably next week because work is coming up hard and fast. Yes, I do a real job because 1/400th of a cent ain't. This will probably be the only time I mention income from Facebook, or not Facebook, but YouTube, without being really vague in general. But 1/4th of a cent ain't something you want to try and live on without a legit job. So that's it for me. For Fun Victory, this is Mr. Killstick signing off. And pushing bang!